Today's video is going to be a little bit more information on divine feminine magic and information on this mysterious magnetic power that you have inside of you. So I want to remind you guys about my program coming up next Monday on February 10th. It's the Art of Feminine Magic program. Even deeper on all of this stuff that I've been talking about. If you've enjoyed my posts over the past year, you will definitely love the actual program because I go even deeper on this subject along with original detailed healing practices to really help you embody this magic and this feminine energy from the inside out and really create that deeper, real transformation in yourself. So like I said, next Monday on February 10th, we release. So I want you guys to get excited because I'm excited to share that with you guys. And make sure to share this video on your timeline with all of your friends because I know information about the divine feminine energy is something that's really needed on this earth among all of us women. So, make sure you share this video so you can inspire other women to rise into their feminine power as well. And if you're here, let me know. Leave me any questions or comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know that as well, because I love to know who I'm sharing my energy with and who's enjoying my content. So many women misunderstand what feminine magic and feminine energy is about. A lot of women think it's about your appearance or about, how you behave with men, or it's about your looks or your makeup or your hair. And like I said before, that can be a natural expression of your personality and of your feminine, but actual feminine energy and feminine magic goes so much deeper than that than you realize. And I feel like women have been misled over the years thinking that their power is in something external, such as like social media or pictures or appearance or in money or in men. When really, like, your real power, your real magnetism, that real divine feminine energy, it goes so deep within your soul and what's within you is so infinite, it's so eternal, and a lot of women don't realize what they hold inside of themselves. There's so much energy within you that you haven't tapped into just yet, and how you tune into that is through emotional healing practices and through meditation and through breathing. And these are all practices that I've created myself that I have in my program to really help women learn how to embody that feminine magic and that feminine energy. Because the more you tune inwards and the more you pay attention to what's going on in your soul and in your energy, that's what's going to cause your energy to expand, and that's what's going to cause you to uncover your magnetism and be like that radiant, irresistible woman, because you're learning how to give yourself that presence and that validation. And that's what's going to give you the strength that you're looking for. It's what's going to give you the inner peace that you're looking for. And most of all, like that deep, secure confidence and stability that you've been looking for. And it's not about anything new. It's not like tricks or games or a persona that you have to play. It's all about learning how to unveil what isn't you. Like over the years, we've taken on these limiting beliefs and these stories and these memories and these from our experiences. And that's what disconnects you from your soul and from your authentic embodied soul. And through the art of feminine magic and discovering your feminine power, that's how you learn how to reclaim who you are. That's how you learn how to reclaim your sovereignty and your authentic expression and really step into that real power that you have inside of you. And in my program, all of my practices that I've created really help you learn how to do that. I guide you step by step with very detailed, original emotional healing practices and meditations and breathing practices to really help guide you back home to who you are. And when you learn how to do that, the more you do that, the more you tune inwards, that's how you unveil like that magnetism and that divine feminine queen that's within you. Because the good thing is that she's already within you. She's just covered up by fear and pain and old memories. And when you learn how to release that and really embody and anchor yourself in your soul, that's what's going to allow you to find your power. That's what's going to allow you to really discover who you really are. And if you're someone that struggles with low self-esteem or comparing yourself or feeling unworthy or not good enough or unlovable, that's a big sign that you are disconnected from your feminine magic and from your feminine power. And when you learn how to tune inwards and reconnect to that within you, that's what's going to help you raise your self-esteem and raise your confidence as well. All of that fear that you've taken on, all of the constant judgments and all of the insecurities and all of that stuff, all that mental chatter going on in your head, that's actually not you. That's just stuff you've taken on. And when you learn how to release that, that's what's going to unveil the sacred goddess that's within you. And that's because that's who you are at your core. It's that sacred, irresistible, captivating queen and that woman. And all you need is the divine key to unlock that power. And when you do, that's when your whole life is going to change. That's what's going to begin to allow you to step into your worth and into your real value. And when you do that, you'll start attracting better experiences into your life because your frequency is going to start to rise. And when your vibration rises, when you learn how to step out of fear and into divine love and into confidence, the type of people that you attract into your life is going to change. The type of relationships that you find yourself in are going to change. And you'll notice that you'll command more respect from the people around you. It's not going to be anything that you have to force or manipulate. You'll start to attract whatever you want from a place of freedom and from a place of inner peace. Because the elite feminine woman is a woman who pretty much activates the people around her. Your energy is going to be so radiant and so juicy and so big that the people around you are going to feel that and they're going to start responding to it, whether it's men and the way they treat you or, even just like family members or friends or colleagues or business associates. Like people are going to begin to feel your energy, and that's what's going to create that magnetism and where people just want to be around you and be your friend and be connected to you. This elite feminine magic really inspires other people to want to rise up as well. And I think that's pretty powerful for a woman to embody that when she embodies so much value and self-worth in herself and in her body that it activates the people around her and it inspires the people around her to want to embody their power as well. I think that's really powerful to be that type of muse and that type of inspiration to the people around you. And I think it's important to set this example. It's important to lead by example by embodying your feminine magic and really rising into that divine feminine power. Not only to set the example for other adult women, but especially for the younger women as well. Just from what I observe on the internet, I think it's really sad. All these little girls are running around with misplaced power, thinking that their power or their validation or their worth is in something external, whether it's sex or social media or in men, or maybe they feel like they have to work uncontrollably to feel worthy and to feel validated. I think that's really sad. And like I said, those aren't bad things to kind of explore, but your real power is within you and your real worth is within you. And I want all women of all ages to really learn how to embody that and embody that magnetic, juicy, irresistible kind of self-esteem, because that's where your real power is. Your real power is within your soul. And it's when you learn how to surrender to that enchanted crown and really rise into that real power, that's what's going to change your life. That's what's going to allow you to step into that true feeling of worthiness. And something like that is infinite. It's eternal. It's something that's going to last forever, which is a good thing, which I think is really powerful because you're the one that creates it within you. When you're the one that controls your worth and your value and how you feel about yourself and how stable and secure you feel in your body, that's true power, when you're the one that validates yourself and when you're the one that creates that. I know that your feminine magic is a sacred gift to the world, and it's something that's definitely needed because I feel like our world is very shallow. Our world lately is very superficial and kind of shallow and dull, and everything encourages you, our media and just social conditioning encourages you to look for yourself externally. And to me, that's not power. To me, power is learning how to embody that soul radiance in you. And when you can learn how to validate yourself and give yourself that presence and that stability and that security, that's what's going to change the world, and that's what's going to elevate everyone around you. So to me, that's what empowerment is. So like I said, again, the Art of Feminine Magic program releases on February 10th, next Monday, where I go even deeper on this subject with even deeper healing practices that I've created to help you embody this magic and embody this divine feminine power. Everything that you need is in the program to learn how to discover your feminine magic, and you'll also have me guiding you along the way as well. You know, I said before, like, it's really good to get support. If you are someone that's really serious about taking action and making real changes in your life, it's really good to get support. It's really good to have the right person with the right intuitive eye to help guide you through everything, because that's how you're going to get quicker results. And I'm really proud of the women who have already purchased. You know, it's what, because I think it's one thing to kind of observe videos like this and read posts and, you know, blog posts and watch videos and whatnot. But the woman who actually takes action on that, the kind of woman that doesn't just stand on the sidelines, and the kind of woman that actually takes action and invests in herself, that's the kind of woman that's going to win at life. That's the kind of woman that's going to attract these powerful results in her life, because she's serious. The kind of woman that's serious and committed is the kind of woman that's going to grow and really develop that feminine magic and that elite feminine power. It's really good to get support, because I said before, like, we all have blind spots, we all have an ego, we all have coping mechanisms and things that we can't see. So sometimes just watching videos like this or on YouTube or reading different posts, it's enough for awareness, it's enough for inspiration, but the next step to that is actually taking action. And that's when you have to actually invest in yourself so you can actually see real results instead of just sitting on the sidelines and maybe fantasizing about results. You know, the kind of woman that actually is going to make changes and see changes is the woman who takes action on everything. I know there's a lot of self-help things out there and a lot of personal development things out there. And like I said before, like, that kind of stuff is good for awareness. It's good for the inspiration. But you want to be a woman that actually takes action on that, because that's the next step to actually see real changes. And it's really good to get support on that. That's why I created my program, The Art of Feminine Magic, because, you know, I laid out step by step the kind of things you need to do, everything from the emotional healing practices to the meditations to the breathing methods and meditations. All of that with consistent use is going to change your life. And like I said, if you're someone that struggles with having low self-esteem or maybe low confidence, or you carry feelings and wounds around being unlovable or unworthy or not good enough, when you learn how to tune in and really dissolve all of that and see into it and give yourself compassion and learn how to heal what's there and what's blocking you, that's what's going to dissolve what isn't you. And that's how you're going to be able to rise into that elite feminine magic and be that elite feminine woman. And that's the kind of woman who is magnetic, and she's divine, and she's a queen, and she has boundaries, and she has a backbone and a voice. And most of all, she takes action on what she wants in life. And that's really important. If you have any questions about that, about the program, The Art of Feminine Magic, feel free to leave me a comment down below, or you can private message me as well. So if you're here, let me know. Leave me a comment. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. I know a common question is about men and women thinking that, oh, it's all the women's fault, and what about the men? What are they doing? And it's not only our responsibility to heal. I want to be very clear about that. But you are responsible for your half. So I do believe that you can't point the finger at another person and what they're doing or not doing if you're not doing your part. And the way you do your part is by investing in yourself and really finding the right program or the right mentor to hire or to work with, because that's how you're going to see real changes. You know, the kind of woman that just sits on the sidelines and complains and maybe criticizes what other people aren't doing, that's not the kind of woman that's going to get results. That's not the kind of woman that's going to actually take action and see transformation in her life. So you definitely don't want to be that woman. You want to be the woman who has self-awareness and who takes responsibility for her half in things. Because when you do that, you actually find other people who are doing their part a lot quicker. Because when you show up for yourself, when you really embody that strength and show up for yourself and take action and do your half, you're going to align with other people who do the same thing. And you'll never see me on here promoting one-sided relationships or, you know, half-assed type of relationships or situations where only you're being responsible and the other person isn't being responsible. You'll never see me promote that. I think it's common sense that a partnership, whether it's a relationship or friendships or anything like with family or with business, that type of connection is only going to succeed if both people are doing their part. So that's the purpose of this page, is to encourage women to step into their power and to do their part. And it doesn't mean that, you know, only you're responsible for everything. No, but I think that's really powerful, honestly, when you show up 100% and you know that you're doing your half. I think that's really, you know, really powerful. So if you're here, let me know. If you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me any questions. Again, the Art of Feminine Magic program releases next Monday on February 10th. So I want you guys to get excited because I'm really excited to share with you all of my secrets and all of my really special, sacred healing practices that I've created over the years to really help myself rise into my feminine magic and my feminine power. Because I shared in my other video that before feminine magic, I was someone who struggled with boundaries and struggled with emotional pain and feelings of not being good enough and feeling unworthy and unlovable. And the more I learned how to embody my feminine magic and really step into that real power, that enchanted power, that's what changed the game. That's what changed my life. My confidence started to rise. My self-esteem began to rise. The kind of relationships I've attracted into my life began to change. So it's definitely very, very powerful. It's a very powerful transformation. It's not all about appearance and like makeup and what you look like. It's really learning how to embody that authentic soul sovereignty inside of you and stepping into that elite power. Because that's the kind of woman that's magnetic and powerful and divine. And that is all for my message for tonight. I don't see any comments or questions. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to leave me any comments or questions later on, and I'll definitely circle back and answer that for you. So again, the Art of Feminine Magic program next Monday. So I want you guys to get excited. I'll be doing a lot more live streams and posting on here throughout the week to get you guys ready, to get you guys excited. All right, I hope you guys enjoy that message. I hope you have a good night.